People have said you're obsessed with Joseph Smith and you want to be your own Joseph Smith. So that I didn't understand before. And
Actually, it's not Joseph Smith. My competitor is Jesus.
And
it's never Joseph Smith. It's always Jesus. There you go again. There you go. You ever notice it's always Jesus? It's always Jesus too. It's never, oh, I'm challenging Buddha. I'm challenging Muhammad. I'm challenging Allah. I'm challenging the universe. It's always Jesus. It's always that.
the man who declared himself as Jesus' biggest competitor has been praying for weeks, and he can't explain why.
One of my favorite Bryan Johnson quotes is, "Jesus is my biggest competitor."
Yeah, my competitor is Jesus.
This is tech millionaire Bryan Johnson, and millions of his followers believe that he's right.
Nobody has fundamentally disrupted or challenged or rebuilt something that competes with the concept of Jesus for 2,000 years. It is an uninterrupted monopoly.
He spent millions of dollars and made it his life mission to build a religion that replaces the one that Jesus started. Weekly rituals, confession, a community, and a mission to give humanity eternal life.
No, it's not the resurrection. It's not the afterlife. It's this life. It's don't die.
And yet, he's still praying. Why? Well, maybe it has something to do with the fact that before he was challenging Jesus, he was begging God to die. It all started back in his childhood, where he grew up in a small Mormon community in Utah. And when he said he grew up Mormon, he meant it.
When you're raised Mormon, it is your singular reality and identity of existence. It's not like you're casually involved. It's everything you are as a human.
The benefit of this was that his world had answers for everything, from how to live to community to death, everything, except for his father.
You know what? I'd write him letters, and he, every week I'd write him a letter, tell him how much he means to me. I'm thinking about him. Yeah.
Did you think about him dying?
I just want to say how it's such a reoccurring sad thing that, I don't even know this guy. It's people just have trauma. They have trauma and they seek something to heal them. And we seek worldly things and it's all vanity. It might, I'm not going to act like, it doesn't do anything. It helps for the short term. You might think, this is making me better. This is helping me, but it never provides the true healing that we need, that only Jesus Christ can provide. And I'm not saying this in a sense of looking down on him. I did the same thing. I seeked it with lust, with women, with money. And that's what we tend to do. And I've been where he was, praying that you die. I've been there. And that's when, at my lowest point in my life, that's when I had my encounter with God. And it's sad. We seek worldly things to satisfy our heart, but only God can do that. And I came to that realization one day when I was just reflecting on things I should pray for and hope for. If I make this amount of money, I'm gonna be good. Once I make this amount of money, I'll be happy. Then I made that amount of money. Goalpost shifted. Once I make this amount, I'll be happy. I'll make that amount of money. And it's just once I get with this girl, I'll be happy. And the goalpost just kept shifting. The goalpost kept shifting. And I realized one day when I kind of cut out the distractions out of my life, I would play the game a lot. Or just be in group chats and just to hide, really just hide from my conviction and from God. That's just like Adam and Eve hid in the garden. It's the same thing. I use the game and hide in group chat and maybe drinking and going out to hide from God. And I cut that all out of my life and really, really faced God. And that's what came to me. I've been moving the goalposts my whole life, thinking this stuff is gonna make me happy. And if I keep this up, I'm gonna waste my whole life. striving after the wind. As Solomon says, just just chasing the wind. I'm gonna waste my whole life, then have the biggest regret at the end of my life and realize it was all vanity. And that's always been my biggest fear, is just not live up to my potential and to waste my life away. And God knows that. That's always been my biggest fear. And I realized this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing, and I had to stop it before it went any farther. And it's such a dangerous thing because you can get caught in that and really just not realize it until it's like you wasted your life away, and it's sad. And that's unfortunately what some people do.
At that age,
I just wanted a dad.
And through everything, he stayed devout to his faith. Through college, through marriage, through building a successful startup from nothing, all the way until one day, something broke.
But I physically felt something happen one day, and then I just got in this funk for 10 years and I couldn't get out of it.
He lost his faith. He no longer believed it. But leaving the Mormon church wasn't that simple. His marriage was based on it. His friendships were. His entire community, the people who had been his world since childhood, was also based on Mormonism. So the church wasn't just his belief system, it was every relationship he had.
I went through 10 years of chronic depression. Legit wanted to kill myself.
But choosing to end himself meant that his kids would suffer the pain of an absent father, which is a pain that he knew all too well. Because if separation felt unbearable for him, then he could only imagine what permanent separation through death would do to his kids.
I really would have committed. I'd had it not been for my 3 kids.
So for 10 years, he stayed trapped. It was either stay inside of a religion that he no longer believed in a marriage that felt suffocating, and in a life he wanted to end, or leave and lose every relationship that had survived the depression with him. Either way, separation was inevitable. The only question was, which kind was he willing to bear? One year, he made the choice. He left the church, left his marriage, sold his company for $800 million, and walked into a life with no community, no framework, no shared identity, and his depression vanished. For the first time in 10 years, he finally felt free. But in the silence that followed, the fear of separation remained. He now had the money, he had the time, but he also had a question that wouldn't let him rest. It was, what if no one ever had to experience permanent separation? What if there was a way to eradicate death and make people live forever?
Bryan Johnson, the tech entrepreneur who sold Venmo for $800 million.
And that's what happens. He sold his company, got all this money, and you feel that high. Oh, you're free, and that's what sin can do to you. Sin, it can feel great at times. It can. Oh, I'm doing this. This feels great. The flesh loves it. The flesh loves sin, and you get that high. And one thing I want to speak on for the eternal separation. People fear death so much when you don't have God in your life. They fear death so much. It's when you have Jesus in your life, you don't really fear it. You don't fear death. I trust God fully with my life, and whatever his plan for me, if it's for me to get knocked off after I finish this video, so be it. So be it. I trust God fully, and I know at the end of it, I'm going to have eternal life with him. So I'm chilling. I'm chilling. But it's just people search for these worldly things to truly fix them. And when people find these things, they just don't, they continue to take more and more and more. And that's what idolizing and putting worldly things first, that's what happens with lust, anything. You're never satisfied. It's never okay, I got this much, I'm good. It's with money. I got this much money, I'm good. You always want more and more and more to satisfy yourself. If there's never no content, this is enough, I'm cool. When you get caught up and keep worldly things and worldly desires at your center, that's what happens. You just get more and more and more.
Then, the tech entrepreneur who sold Venmo for $800 million has spent a fortune on a quest to stay young forever.
Don't die is the general theme of what we're trying to do. It's humanity's only objective.
So he hired a team of doctors, measured every organ in his body, and built a protocol so precise that every single calorie he consumes has to justify its existence. He calls it Blueprint, and it costs him around $2 million a year. Its first goal is to slow or reverse biological age and eventually to make humans live forever. Now, this is interesting because Johnson has spent years and millions of dollars trying to control every data point about himself. And owning your data isn't necessarily a bad thing in and of itself. It can actually be a good thing, which is why I'm happy to have Incogni as a sponsor of today's video.
He got me with that one. he called me that little asslet. That was good, brother.
Now, Bryan didn't just challenge Jesus. He gave his entire life to this.
I'm a martyr for don't die.
But when you look at what he actually built, it starts to look a little familiar.
Since you left the Mormon church, did you find any?
Y'all ever notice it's always Jesus? It's always Jesus too. It's never, oh, I'm challenging Buddha. I'm challenging Muhammad. I'm challenging Allah. I'm challenging the universe. It's always Jesus. It's always that.
New sense of spirituality or religion?
Really in my body, yeah. So I like the idea of body as God.
We are going to create God in our image.
He even started weekly gatherings where members open with a ritual, cite a mantra, and then apologize to their body for something they've done that has inflicted harm on it.
First, we take a shot of olive oil,
Okay. Yep.
ritualistic.
Yep.
And then we each go around and we apologize to our body for something we did that week.
Okay. Yep.
And so it's kind of funny.
Perilously close to a religion here.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of fun.
It's close to a cult.
In March of 2025, he made it clear. He said, "Dear humanity, I'm building a religion." And he's not wrong either.
We have basically leaders trained all over the world who are organizing local groups. So Don't Die is a religion. Don't Die is an economic system. Don't Die is a political system. Don't Die is an ethical, moral, and social system. Basically trying to build a nation state and a religion and a social movement in like a 2-year time period.
He's going deeper than just improving health. He's trying to replace our society's moral foundation. But it's not just what he's trying to replace that matters, it's also who.
I get why people have said you're obsessed with Joseph Smith and you want to be your own Joseph Smith. So that I didn't understand before. And
Actually, it's not Joseph Smith. My competitor is Jesus.
And
It's never Joseph Smith. It's always Jesus. There you go again. There you go. Oh my goodness, man.
in another interview, he said, "It's more than just a joke when I say that Jesus Christ is my main competitor. After all, it was he who talked us into death as our final destiny. I, on the other hand, say that death is a technical problem that can be solved." He went on to tweet that he's also done more than Jesus has in just 2 years.
You know, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. He's telling the person that the only one that solved the technical problem of death is the technical problem is Jesus Christ. Because he rose up from the dead 3 days. Oh my goodness, man. It's just, it's really sad. Yo, this is the extent that they will go to not accept Jesus Christ. It's crazy to me, man. Oh my goodness. It is insane. You don't gotta do this, man. You don't gotta do this.
Why can't someone challenge that status and authority and say, no, it's not the resurrection, it's not the afterlife, it's this life, it's don't die. You're not a martyr for some higher objective of some rules to be completed.
So Bryan didn't just leave religion, he's rebuilding it and aiming directly at Jesus. And the reason why may be the one that his son gave.
What was the moment of leaving Mormonism and going to live with your dad?
I had a void of nothing. And so maybe in a way, this was a replacement of that void. So same approach, just a different outlet.
I'm sorry, I just get and he paid. I don't know why that came to mind. But I don't know much about the Mormon cult or religion, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, it makes me think as Christian, we gotta remember, like, we're supposed to strive to reflect Christ. You know, And this happens in the Christian community too, and in Christian churches, where there's people like this that's just hurting. Yo, he's hurting. He's really hurting. He was praying for death. He's really hurting, and he needs love, and he needs support from the community around him. He needs people in his life that let him know that he's loved, and you don't have to be perfect. And that's really what we need to do, and not be so judgmental, and just be that source for others, and show them love, so they don't have to resort to things like this. And it's sad that he had to do that. And there's so many people who go to churches and stuff who get judged or have bad experience. Church hurt, they call it. Church hurt. That's a new phrase for me. Church hurt. And it's sad. It's sad because we're supposed to support and uplift and speak life into others. And that's what really just, and myself included, that's something I'm really strive every day, and I pray about every day that I do. And I hope I do with this channel. I speak life into others. I'm not here to demean or belittle anyone. Yeah, I make my jokes I like to make jokes. I like to have fun, but I'm not trying to belittle anyone at all.
Okay, but why would someone who built a replacement religion suddenly start praying? Especially because Bryan says that he doesn't experience fear.
I don't have an emotion of feeling scared. I don't experience that emotion.
Ever? Fear?
I know it sounds weird. I don't have a fear response. Everything is always okay. Always.
But in his Netflix documentary, there's a scene where he's standing in a Target with his son before his son goes off to college, and he suddenly starts weeping. Also, there's things like this.
Your father, 75 years old. He's not going to live forever. Or is he? How do you contend with that? A man you clearly love a lot, but you understand that there's an inevitability to life for most people who aren't revolting against life in the way that you are with your longevity routines and your anti-aging protocols.
Yeah, it's impossibly hard for me to reconcile.
He's fearful. The thing that he just tried to acknowledge that he doesn't have, he is fearful. And that's okay. That is perfectly okay. The society tries to make, especially like men too, you can't be scared. Yo, it's okay. One thing I'm really fearful of is that I have people in my life that I love and care about that don't truly accept Jesus and live for him and really care for it too much at the moment. And I pray that they do before it's too late. That scares me of losing someone I truly love and care about, and they never accept Jesus or seek him before they go. Like that scares me. And it seems like he's trying to tuck his fear away like he doesn't have it. And that's just, it's all facade. You do. And it's okay. It doesn't make you weak. Doesn't make, it's nothing to hide, bro. It's like, it's okay.
Death is a terrible thing. We've all experienced it, and it would be wonderful if we could bring an end to it.
And then he was asked the simple question.
Are you trying to keep him alive?
I am.
And for a man who says he has no fear, listen to how he talks about his own death.
You're emotional about this.
I want to exist. I really don't want to die. Like, it's really fun to exist.
So I also wanted to show this video that provides an update on his situation. He avoided death so much and did all these things and all these protocols to defeat death. Jesus was his enemy. He's gonna prove everyone wrong. And let's just get an update on him.
There's a little bit of irony in the situation. You know, someone who's spent millions trying to optimize health discovers a disease that's been quietly progressing anyway.
Yeah.
How do you make sense of that?
it's wondrous. You know, like I always joke that I'm guaranteed to die by the most ironic thing possible, likely, you know, getting hit by a bus. And that's just kind of my fate. And when it happens, I, you know, give you all permission to laugh and to come to the funeral and say, I told you so. It's just like, that's how irony works. I've reconciled with it. Now, at the same time, I think people have a lot of legitimate emotions. I think a lot of people are very saddened by my diagnosis, which I appreciate. I think a lot of people are very happy. You know, they see this as like the ultimate, it's a Greek tragedy. It's irony at its best. And so
So basically what he's talking about here, he was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, AIG or something like that. That's incurable. And it's most likely going to lead to his demise. And I'm not here to victory lap or, oh yes, he tried to deny Jesus and he tried to compete against Jesus and now look at him. This is what no. I think anyone that's doing that and what he said, like people are parading and happy, it's evil. It's evil. I'm not parading that. It's sad. It's sad. Someone who's experiencing what he fears the most. And like, that used to be a big fear of mine, like going out this way too. It feels like your own body is destroying you. That same body that he was apologizing to and vowed to make live forever is now the same thing that is destroying him. And it's sad. And I can't imagine how scary that must be for him. And the fact that some people are like trying to victory lap him and are happy about this is sad. It's terrible. And like one thing I would say to that is like, turn to God, turn to God. And I really do hope that he seeks the Lord. Cause hey, I know someone that heals better than any medicine you could get, and that's Jesus Christ. And I really pray that he seeks him and helps him through this, because he comes with this flat face and smile and act like he's fine, but yo, this is tough. This is extremely tough, and this is not easy, and I know it must really hurt him. And I pray for him through his journey, and I wish him nothing but the best. And I pray that he comes to Christ. And I pray that he finds a community around Christianity that really supports and accepts him with open arms and shows him love. Because he's just from what I know about him, I don't know too much, but it seems like he just lacks a lot of love in his life. And there's so much trauma built up. And I pray that Jesus Christ truly heals him, and wish him nothing but the best. I wish him nothing but the best, and I pray that he truly seeks God and he finds it.